We're back with breaking news out of South Africa. More than 70 people were killed in a fire that ripped through a 5-story building overnight in the city of Johannesburg. NBC News foreign correspondent Kelly Cobiella has been keeping tabs on this and joins us now with the latest. So, Kelly, walk us through what we know about how this tragedy unfolded, and do we know who was in the building at the time?
Yeah, Joe, so that building is still smoldering at this hour. Rescue crews are going through every one of those 5 floors looking for any possible survivors. The fire broke out at 1:30 in the morning. People were sleeping at the time. You can see in some of the video that the fire engulfs an entire floor with flames shooting out the windows. Local officials say that about 200 people were living there at the time, including homeless families who were desperate, frankly, for housing. One veteran emergency services official said he'd never seen anything like it, that inside there were shacks and other makeshift structures. It was essentially a makeshift settlement, and that created a maze of obstructions for firefighters and essentially trapped people inside as those flames spread. Neighbors said they could hear people yelling for help, some throwing themselves out windows to escape. One witness said the fire escape was closed and some of the gates were closed as well, so people truly trapped inside. Took about 3 hours to contain the blaze, but some of those who were killed are children, including a 1-year-old child. Joe.
What a terrifying situation. I know the investigation is just getting started and it's early, but are there any signs yet of how the fire started? What are we hearing from authorities?
Yeah, so you're right. They don't know what caused the fire just yet, but it is winter in South Africa. One local government official said that it appeared people may have been lighting fires inside to stay warm. Housing is a real issue in Johannesburg, widespread poverty in that city, and a housing crisis with about 15,000 homeless people. And this appears to have been a derelict building that people were using for shelter, may have lit a fire inside to stay warm, and this was the result. But again, no confirmation yet on what caused it. Joe.
And quickly, Kelly, what's some of the reaction we're hearing from South African leaders and just that immediate community there?
Yeah, so one city official almost appeared to blame the people who were living there. She said that it's a city-owned building, that people had been told to get out to evacuate repeatedly. They had tried to remove people from the building because of safety concerns. But one resident told reporters on the scene that she'd been living there for 2 years, that she and her family hid every time police raided it. They simply needed a place to stay. There has been political upheaval in Johannesburg as well, something like 6 mayors in the past couple of years. The newly elected mayor said that this is the result of years of neglect, and he said his government would be accountable. Joe.
All right, Kelly, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.